Okay, English time. English time. Are we going to have... No, we're not. Just going to say, are we going to have a symphony of placid beauty? Who knows what I'm talking about? We're not there. We're not. It's not happening. Let's establish a pawn in the center. All right. And, well, where are we at? This is Catalan land. Queen c2. We've been here. Actually, I don't know how many times we've been here. And just for the moment, one of the videos that I posted to my channel that I'm recalling is Kramnik versus Carlsen with this line. And Kramnik was white and did what Kramnik does best. And that is squeeze the life out of his opponent. Let's try this. Let's try it. It's an awkward move. I forget who the first one was that played it. I think it starts with a J. Anybody know? Anyhow, one of the meanings is to just swing it all the way back. Additional support to this in case it comes under fire. What else? I might want to consider a pawn push, and I might not want to consider that. Let's see. Let's get my knight out. This right here, if you're not... the big battle right here is focused on c5. And if you're not realizing that, you need to get in that frame of mind right now, because for as long as this guy's around, he's forever a liability. What black wants to do in this position is exchange off the c-pawn for this healthy white d-pawn. Not always the easiest thing to do. Now, I was saying earlier I wanted to play my bishop maybe all the way back to a8, but I'm not going to do that. Because another thing that I want to have with this rook bumping up is queen a8 available. I don't know how accurate these moves are on my end, but I do have some experience with this line. Primarily in Blitz. But yeah, queen a8, just kind of make this knight think twice about where it positions itself. I don't know if I really need to throw a question at this guy. I'm really liking queen a8 right now, followed by rook c8. Well, if you like it, do it. I'm not really concerned. Sometimes this would have a great, a lot of my concern, this knight a5 move. Oftentimes it's very, a great inconvenience to my light square bishop, but I think that just playing to one of these two squares as a response to it is quite all right. I'm very close. Well, if the knight does decide to play here, it's not going there. So now I could take, and, well, this pawn is no longer as much a liability. And I don't know that I could really tolerate this guy. I think this knight has to go. Where should I hold off? I might want to hold off. No, I might not want to hold off. Let me just play here. And now I think right here, one of these two. One of these two. I think right here. Yes, right here. It's a good spot, isn't it? c6, rook d7, rook d8. I have to be very cautious of a knight move to e5 maybe at some point. I don't know about now. Times are roughly equal. Okay, now, wait a second. Let's go here. Now, I mean, these guys are already trained on this file, and my opponent with that last move gave me something to bite at. So I could take here, we could have a bunch of exchanges. This bishop, not the most excited piece in the world. Let's throw a question to this bishop. Oh, maybe I should have thought about that one. No, I have something for it. I think. My opponent listening? Okay. I think bishop f4 to pinpoint maybe c7 is a good idea. Okay. I was actually a little bit scared of h6, and there was a hint. I don't know if he picked up it with my voice there. I was hoping maybe bishop takes pawn was not going to be played. And I was also hoping my opponent was listening to the stream just for that one move. And they would maybe take the power of suggestion bait, maybe. Anyhow, take here, and then rook here. What's wrong with that? Well, pawn here, then this knight can move a bit more freely to this square. I don't know if I want to allow that. Could I really do something at a snail's pace? No, I gotta go faster. I gotta go faster. Quit thinking. Move faster. Take me, I take you, and my rook is ready to... Oh, I can't recapture with my queen. Yes, I could. I think one of us... It could turn out that my opponent has a pass C pawn and I have a pass B pawn. Rook takes, queen takes, this pawn falls, this pawn falls. Maybe there's some way, as soon as this knight moves, I could take the bishop, and as soon as the king is on this diagonal in an open position, I think that's going to favor me. Possibilities for a timely queen check along this diagonal and maybe forking some piece. So I'm going to try... Well, I might as well take with my queen. Yeah, I'd take with my queen. Oh, that move. Okay, scary time. Oh, man. Man, I should probably do this. Oh, man. Rook here, the bishop's going to grab that pawn. Isn't it? I think I got to try this. I think this is a bad choice by me. Oh, less than a minute. I got to go here. Look at this sad pawn. Oh, man, what a disaster. Okay. You know what time it is. Oh, this was so bad. I had to go here. This was a good move. This was good. My opponents, these were good moves. These were definitely good moves. Now, could I get away with this move? I gotta do this. I have to do something. I gotta put pressure on this guy. This knight's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Less than 50. My opponent really has me on the ropes. This pawn is he's stupid. He's a stupid pawn on c6. Don't look at him. He's stupid. Oh man. I gotta stop that knight from. I'm just gonna try this. I'm in trouble. I'm losing. I'm definitely in trouble land. Trouble land. Coming up, I have to sack my knight. I definitely have to sack my knight. There's a really good move. I gotta just allow that. If I move my knight, I end up getting killed. I gotta try this and babysit this pawn, and hopefully this pawn could run, and this pawn isn't gonna be targeted. Oh, it's gonna be targeted. Oh no, 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 no. Say it isn't so. Run, pawn. You know you're fast and you're past. Hang on, Forkarooskies, 28 seconds. This can't be good for me. There's no way. No way. Oh! An unexpected move right there. I think my opponent's going astray. This is a passed pawn. However, I'm boxing out that knight. 19 seconds. Is my opponent scared? I'm scared. I hope they're scared. I hope they're scared because I'm scared. Yeah, I was just going to go here. Let's go there. That'll be brilliant. Over here. Time situation. Where are you at? I got a piece. I got a piece. Time pressure. I was just ready to blunder. Blunder City. Over. No. Stay off light squares. Shame on you. Oh, no. Here we go, I think. No, no, no! Oh, that was a bad pre-move. Forks? No, no forks. Not yet. Got a pre-move time. That was a bad pre-move. That was a bad pre-move. Pre-move time? Oh, what is it? Oh, man! It's not even a war zone, and I'm holding my breath. Oh, man! I'm sorry. If you didn't know by now, you should never, ever listen with headphones. Oh, man. Good game. Ah, man. Good game, Lucid Chess. Lucid Chess, you played a fantastic game, man. That was a really good game. Oh, man. I was way on the ropes. Oh, where'd I go wrong? Did you go wrong first, or did I go wrong? I definitely felt like I went wrong first. Man, okay, so this is Catalan land. So far, so book. I think I have it right that this is a line out of the Catalan. To be honest, I think another line is to just swing that bishop all the way back again. Something you'd see in like a top level game, just basically saying, you know what, if you want to do repetition, black is, you know, at that point, at that level, quite all right with going for a draw, so white is the side that ends up having to come up with something else. But for some reason, from what I'm recalling, I think rook there is also a move. I could be off with that. I really felt comfortable here. Okay, the knight move wasn't really going to bother me, I didn't think. If knight a5 was played, I was going to go to one of these two, and then I think by force I'm able to get in this c5 advance. So maybe knight there would just be going astray, but knight c5, this is an interesting structure, and what a pain, what a giant pain this this pawn, this white c pawn turned out to be. Oh, man. Is there something better? I pretty much have to take that knight, do I not? I'm really coming back to this point. I'm sort of fast forwarding to this point because it's it's the last structural change. And do I really stand well to have a white pawn on c5? I don't know. I felt like it was quite all right. My bishop out. See, and I think something's off with b4, but it turns out to not really be so bad. Maybe h6 is wrong by me. Maybe I should be playing here. This bishop, as soon as it puts pressure on this pawn, I have to do something about it. I don't really want to be tied down to the defense of it. Maybe I'm just chasing the bishop away to a square there where it's just going to be better placed. I don't really know. I don't know. I really don't know. h6 is what would be another one of my candidate moves if I'm to play this again. Instead of h6, what else might I be doing here? Bishop f4, or instead of h6, takes. Maybe I should just immediately take. That's what I ended up doing. h6, and then I take. Why not just take right away? Is this really that much of an annoying piece? I don't think so. Actually, another thing with h6 is that I do allow for maybe potential sacrifices, and maybe those are two good reasons to just, again, not run forward now with h6. So I think if I could do it over again, I would take on b4 right now, and then follow up with the rook a4 move like I did. Yeah, I think maybe that's a slight improvement on my end, and now it's a pain. I like the queen b2 move a real lot. When I was doing the quick calculations on this, I was just thinking, okay, you take my pawn, I take yours. We each have a passed pawn, and we try to get each one going. But you said no. I will first hang on to my b pawn, and I will look to kill the queen, or just get really an active rook, and that's that's what ends up happening here. So what do? There's a threat on this pawn, threat of maybe rook here, rook activity. Now white is just better. White is probably winning. This has to be winning for white. Rook activity is good. The knight there. Bishop here is good. Boxing out my knight. I'm dead at this point. E4 is the move to go with, and if I play here, my bishop's dead, and my knight is in trouble, I think. However, if knight here, no. I mean, okay, maybe I could save a piece at this point. I'm just seeing if there's a way I could save a piece, but it's still just bad in every variation. Knight e7, e5. I guess there's knight c8, and then the bishop could maybe go here. Knight e7, e5, knight c8, rook c7. I react with the bishop. My c6 pawn falls, and this guy's a monster. He continues to be a monster, this white c pawn. Oh, man. Good game. I'm down a piece at this point. I like this move. Man, you played a good game. You're going right after that weak point. You got that pawn, and now where is the better? Well, okay, you shouldn't grab that pawn. What's the way to finish black off here? What do you do? What's the winning method? How about trade rooks? Right here. Just trade rooks and then go into Pac-Man mode on this pawn. You just trade. I can't get this pawn so easily. Rook takes, bishop takes. The bishop posts up here, but I only have a pawn for the minor piece, and that's so not enough. So maybe that's a better way. I do get the rook and versus two minor pieces. This should still be better for white, but we're both pre-moving like crazy. You dropped a piece, but it didn't really matter. It came down to a silly little mouse race at the end. Very good game. Oh, man. Okay.